Hello, and welcome to Adam's Lunch, where my friends buy me food while I'm recovering from knee surgery, and I try that food for the first time on camera, always giving you an honest review. And once again, my friends haven't bought me food while I'm actually recovering from knee surgery, so I had to buy my own food. And what I bought is Rob's Backstage Popcorn, flavors inspired by Indian spices. And I saw at the top here, Priyanka's Mumbai Nights, and I was like, Priyanka Chopra? And it turns out it is. Look at the back, you got Priyanka and some dude, maybe Rob, I'm not quite sure. Maybe a Jonas. It says, I was excited to work with Priyanka Chopra Jonas to create this one-of-a-kind, delicious blend, which has all of the great salty and sweet flavors of Rob's original recipe, but with the addition of savory spices inspired by the vibrancy of Priyanka's home country, India. Rob. So maybe that's Rob. Anyway, this is kind of crazy. I don't know how accurate this story is, but I visited their website, and it turns out that Rob is the father of Greg, who is the former bass guitarist for the Jonas Brothers. And so their story goes that I guess after a show one night, maybe it was canceled, I forget, one of the Jonas Brothers followed Greg home, and his father whipped up a special batch of his fancy popcorn, and the Jonas Brother was blown away. And then I think it's called Rob's Backstage Popcorn because it's possible that for years Rob would make this popcorn and the Jonas Brothers would eat it backstage. And now we, the world, are lucky enough to be able to eat this popcorn on our own just by going to Safeway and walking down the chip aisle. And that's where I saw this. As I was reading the bag, I got excited about Rob's regular popcorn, so I'm going to have to go back, find that. But the Indian spices is really what drew me in. And the blue and gold packaging, it's all very nice. Established 1989. I think that means that Rob's been making this popcorn since 1989. Anyway, plant-based, gluten-free, non-GMO, 50 calories per cup. I find the plant-based odd because it's just popcorn and spices, so obviously it's plant-based. Nobody had the impression that there was some meat or bacon or something like that in here. But anyway, plant-based. And then I also found this funny. There's a little quote on the back. Every bag is special. I'm sure somebody said that, but what a stupid quote to put on the bag. Check out eatrobs.com and follow us to learn more. That's a weird URL, but good for you, Rob. Sorry, that's probably very loud when I open it up. Oh my God. You want to smell? You want to smell? It smells delicious. It smells like some Indian spices, Indian-inspired spices. Look at that. It's like butter popcorn, but with a neon tinge to it. It just smells so good. All right. I'm making a mess. I really want to like this more than I do. I really do. Even with Rob's crazy Jonas Brothers origin story, which I don't really care for, I wanted to love this. My first problem is the popcorn itself. Take away any of the spice, and the popcorn tastes like it's months old. Like it's not really crunchy. It's not really. It's bland. The popcorn is. Yeah, like you know when you get popcorn in a bag and it just, your teeth sink right into it and there's no bounce back and it just feels like there's nothing, it feels dull. That's what this popcorn feels like. And then occasionally I'll get like one popcorn that's loaded with flavor, but there's so many that are not, like that have a little bit of essence of Indian spices essence of that flavor because it's been mixed in with the bag, but itself is not covered. So when you eat several at once, a lot of them just taste boring. Rob, if you could get better coverage on all of your popcorn, I would love this. If I could go through this bag and throw away all of the ones that are missing seasoning and just eat the ones that have seasoning, this would be fantastic. But as it is, it's disappointing. I expect more from anyone connected to the Jonas Brothers and Priyanka Chopra Jonas. Rob's Backstage Popcorn, stale popcorn, inconsistent flavoring. Overall, I'd say it's worth trying because the ones that have the flavor are really delicious. But just set the proper expectations because you are not going to be excited about every single bite, and that's a shame. That's all I got. Oh, let me try this. If you have any thoughts about Rob's Backstage Popcorn or you have questions for me, leave a question or a thought in the comments because I'd love to read it. Also, if you enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe. I think these are things that if I ever want to become a snack fluencer, I should start saying. I probably won't say it that much, but anyway, I'm going to say it now. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Don't prepare yourself so you don't get too disappointed by Rob's Backstage Popcorn with Indian spices.